It's October 2025, and if you're a freelancer who hasn't tracked a single expense, saved for taxes, or organized anything financial this year, you're not alone. And you're also running out of time. But here's the good news. You have exactly 10 weeks to fix this before the IRS comes knocking. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact emergency plan you need to follow to get your financial house in order before the end of the year. So if the thought of tax season makes you want to hide under your desk, stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to go from financial chaos to actually knowing where you stand. Let's dive in. Hey everyone, this channel is all about helping freelancers master their finances without needing an accounting degree. Today we're talking about what to do if you've made it all the way to October without doing any financial organization. No judgment here because honestly, most freelancers are in the exact same position. But we need to act fast. I'm breaking this down into a 10-week emergency plan that will take you from I have no idea what I made this year to I'm ready for tax season and I have systems in place for next year. The reality check. First, let's be honest about where you are right now. If you're watching this video, chances are you've been depositing client payments into your personal checking account, swiping your personal credit card for business expenses, and basically treating your freelance business like a hobby instead of an actual business. Maybe you told yourself you'd organize everything later. Maybe you thought you'd hire an accountant to figure it out. Or maybe you've just been so focused on getting clients and doing the work that the financial side fell completely off your radar. Whatever the reason, here's what you need to understand. The IRS doesn't care. They expect you to pay estimated taxes quarterly, track your income and expenses, and file accurate returns. And if you don't, you're looking at penalties, interest, and a massive headache come April. But here's the thing. It's not too late. You have 10 weeks. That's enough time to get organized, understand your tax situation, and set yourself up for success. So let's get to work. Week 1 to 2. Assess the damage. The first thing you need to do is figure out exactly how much money you made this year. And I mean all of it. Not just the big clients, not just the ones you remember. Every single payment that came into your bank account for work you did. Here's your action plan for weeks 1 and 2. Step 1. Download all your bank statements from January 1st through today. Every checking account, every savings account, every payment processor. That means PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, Zelle, Cash App, whatever you've used to receive payments. Download them all. Step 2. Go through every deposit and highlight the ones that were client payments. Yes, every single one. I know it's tedious, but you need to know your actual income. And don't forget about cash payments if you received any. Step 3, do the same thing with your expenses. Pull your credit card statements, your business bank account if you have one, and even your personal accounts if you've been mixing personal and business expenses. Highlight every purchase that was business related. Now, what counts as a business expense? Here's a quick list. Software subscriptions, equipment like your laptop or camera, office supplies, your internet bill if you work from home, a portion of your rent if you have a dedicated office space, professional development courses, business meals with clients, travel for work, and marketing expenses. Step 4, create a simple spreadsheet. You can use Excel, Google Sheets, whatever works for you. Make 2 columns, one for income, one for expenses. Start entering everything you highlighted. By the end of week 2, you should have a rough number. You should know approximately how much you made and how much you spent on business expenses this year. And yes, it's going to take several hours, maybe even a full day or 2. But this is the foundation of everything else we're going to do. Week 3 to 4, organize your money. Now that you know where you stand, it's time to actually organize this mess. First major move, if you don't have separate business accounts, open them this week. At minimum, you need a business checking account and a business savings account. This doesn't have to be complicated. Most banks offer simple business checking accounts with low or no fees. Why does this matter? Because come tax time in a few months, you want to be able to hand your accountant clean records, not a personal bank statement where your grocery store purchases are mixed in with client payments. Second, categorize all your expenses properly. Go back to that spreadsheet and add categories. Common ones include software and subscriptions, equipment and supplies, home office expenses, meals and entertainment, travel, professional services, marketing and advertising, and education. The IRS has specific categories they want to see, and organizing this now makes your life way easier later. Third, choose your tracking system for going forward. You have options here. You can use accounting software like QuickBooks Self-Employed or Wave, which is free. You can use a simple spreadsheet. You can even use apps like Keeper Tax or FreshBooks. Pick something and commit to it. The goal here isn't perfection. The goal is having a system that you'll actually use starting in 2026, because we're not doing this panic scramble again next year. Week 5 to 7, tax triage. All right, this is the part that scares most freelancers: taxes. Here's the brutal truth. As a freelancer, you're responsible for paying not just income tax, but also self-employment tax, which covers Social Security and Medicare. That's an additional 15.3% on top of your regular income tax. For most freelancers, you should expect to owe between 25% and 35% of your profit to the IRS. Your profit is your income minus your business expenses. So if you made $80,000 this year and had $20,000 in business expenses, your profit is $60,000. And you probably owe somewhere around $15,000 to $21,000 in federal taxes alone, depending on your tax bracket. State taxes are extra. Now let me ask you, do you have that money set aside? If the answer is no, we need to fix that immediately. Here's what you need to do in weeks 5 through 7. Calculate your estimated tax liability. You can use the IRS estimated tax calculator online, or you can use the rough formula I just gave you. Take your profit, multiply by 30% as a safe estimate. That's approximately what you'll owe. Check if you owe quarter 4 estimated taxes. These are due January 15th, 2026. If you haven't been paying quarterly estimated taxes all year, and you're going to owe more than $1,000 when you file, you might face penalties. The Q4 payment can help reduce those penalties. Set aside money right now for your tax bill. Open that business savings account and transfer the amount you think you'll owe. Don't touch it. This is not your money. This is the government's money that's been living in your account. Look for last-minute deductions. This is where you can actually reduce your tax bill. Did you need to buy a new laptop? Do it before December 31st? Need to upgrade your camera or equipment? Now's the time. There's something called Section 179 that allows you to deduct the full cost of business equipment in the year you buy it, up to certain limits. Also consider retirement contributions. As a freelancer, you can open a solo 401k or SEP IRA and contribute a significant amount before the end of the year. Not only are you saving for retirement, but you're also reducing your taxable income. That's a win-win. Week 8 to 10. Set up systems for 2026. We're in the home stretch. You've assessed the damage, organized your money, and handled your tax situation. Now we're going to make sure you never have to do this emergency scramble again. Week 8. Automate your tax savings. Set up an automatic transfer so that every time you get paid, a percentage goes straight to your tax savings account. Most experts recommend saving 30% of every payment. If that feels like too much, start with 25%. The point is that it happens automatically, so you're never tempted to spend that money. Week 9. Lock in your accounting system. Whatever you chose back in week 3, set it up properly now. Connect your bank accounts, set up your expense categories, and block out 30 minutes every week on your calendar to update it. Consistency is everything. Week 10. Set yourself up for quarterly estimated taxes. Mark your calendar for the 2026 estimated tax deadlines: April 15th, June 15th, September 15th, and January 15th, 2027. Set reminders 2 weeks before each date. This is non-negotiable if you want to avoid penalties. Also, create invoice templates and set up professional payment systems if you haven't already. The easier you make it for clients to pay you, the faster you get paid, and the easier it is to track. Quick wins before December 31st. Before we wrap up, here are some quick wins you can knock out before the end of the year. Max out retirement contributions if you can afford to. Solo 401k contributions can be massive for high earners. Make necessary equipment purchases to take advantage of that Section 179 deduction. Pay any outstanding business expenses you've been putting off. Get them in this tax year. Send final invoices for any 2025 work. Even if clients don't pay until January, you want the invoice dated in 2025. Look, I know this feels overwhelming. I know it's a lot of work. But here's what I want you to remember. Every successful freelancer has been exactly where you are right now. The difference between freelancers who thrive and freelancers who struggle isn't talent or luck. It's systems. You have 10 weeks to build those systems. Start with week 1. Block out a few hours this weekend and assess the damage. Then move to week 2. Take it step by step. And if you found this helpful, make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to be creating a whole series diving deep into each of these topics. We'll cover quarterly estimated taxes, choosing the right accounting software, maximizing deductions, and everything else you need to master your freelance finances. Drop a comment and let me know, what's your biggest financial challenge as a freelancer right now? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.